welcome back to Premier League Dad. How are we all doing? We are live for this Saturday's 3 o'clock kickoff, which is today we have gone for Wolves against Everton. Now, feels like there's a fair few. Well, I mean, look, we could have gone for a few different games this afternoon. I think United and Burnley is the one that everyone seems to be talking about because of Ruben Amorim's comments at the weekend. But I do think this one's a really interesting one. Just looking at Wolves without Jørgen Strand Larsen, he's not even on the bench today. Obviously, that's leading people to question whether or not he actually ends up at Newcastle. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Everton, they've been a little bit hit and miss, haven't they? Just a little bit hit and miss. It feels like good start against Brighton in terms of winning at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, but they were really poor against Leeds. And they were quite fortunate at half-time against a lot of Evertonians were saying at half-time they were quite fortunate to be in front against Brighton. Brighton played really well in the first half, but second half Everton absolutely battered them and deserved, even with the penalty, Everton deserved to win that game, no problem. But the Leeds game, they were pretty horrendous. So you have to wonder whether or not away performances are going to be a factor for Everton this season. Can David Moyes get him going on the road? He's not really convinced by Beto. I think that's clear. But he's also not convinced by Tierno Barry, his big record signing this summer. Well, big money signing. He's not on in the first team. He's on the bench today. Tyler Diblin also on the bench. Jack Grealish, Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, and Iliman and Dye behind Beto. That's the lineup here. Ostermorg, what was your score prediction for this one? I forgot. I put 1-0 to Wolves. So don't shoot the messenger when I do. I think it's going to be 1-0 to Wolves. Just because I think it's going to be the first goal probably wins it. It's purely down to that. The first goal wins it, I think. If Everton get it, then yeah, I think Everton win it. But there's not going to be much in this. I would be amazed if there is much in the way of goals in this one. Feels like it's going to be two defences on top and really cagey, just not quite getting the shots away and all that sort of thing. Tarkowski and Keane at the back for Everton will be resilient enough. And Wolves, who knows? With the crowd behind them, we'll see. Mackie94, what game are you watching, Key? I'm watching Wolves against Everton, mate. Liam Manning, Man United game is on Comedy Central, isn't it? Right, well, we're off. Sorry, I should have got the scoreboard going. We are off here at Molineux. Early offside. We'll keep you updated as well throughout the day on all the other games, goals going on across the Premier League and the Championship and everywhere else. DJ Dan Mercury, how's it going, Dan? Good to see you. Feeling confident for this one as an Evertonian? Where's the first goal coming in the Premier League today? That's the question. Brentford will beat Sunderland, I think. Oh, Bristol City 0, Hull 1. Oh, what a horrendous start that is for Bristol City at Ashton Gate. Spurs will win, says Liam. DJ Dan Mercury, I'm always confident. Well, Wolves seem to have been able to get the foot on the ball in the opening 90 seconds here. They've got a little bit of first spell of possession. Wigan 0, Stockport 1. Goal at the DW. Joe Gellart. Is it Joe Gellart who scored for Hull? Honestly, I really, really need Bristol City to win that one. I've got Bristol City on pretty much everything. Ah, that's a foul, ref. Beto coming back, dragging the Wolves midfielder down. Yeah, he's ex Wigan and ex Leeds as well, isn't he? Yeah, Stockport. We saw Stockport scored at Wigan. Oh, Bournemouth have scored at Tottenham. That's another one, another coupon buster. Tottenham 0, Bournemouth 1, early goal. Who scored it? Is it Semenyo, I wonder? He's in my FPL. Tottenham against Bournemouth. Evan Nilsson, is it really? Yeah. Evan Nilsson scored at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. 3-star Reds, gutted Key. Only needed Crew to score in the 12:30 game to get my BTTS. No draw, Acker up for 43. Unlucky, mate. Well, first shot on target anyway. John Arias with the shot on target for Wolves. We've at least got one going on in the game here. Bremen 0, Leverkusen 2. Malik Tillman's just scored in the Bundesliga. He could be a really good signing for Leverkusen this year. Top player. Bayern have sold all their assets, haven't they? I was going to say they sold Paul Wanner. Paul Wanner's gone to PSV. Here's Jack Grealish for Everton. The lap apparently out for 8 weeks. My God. How would they know that so soon? Surely they'd have to take him for a scan to understand the extent of it. Here's Illiman and Dye. Everton's first real spell of possession this in the opening 5-10 minutes. Here's Jack Grealish down the left-hand side. Mikolenko, it's going to be an Everton corner. Better from Everton. Liam Manning, Maresca said after the game, apparently, it's 8 weeks, hamstring strain. Wow. Not good. Northampton goal. Oh, no. Everton have taken the lead. It's 1-0. Absolutely shocking. Corner ball. I thought Wolves would start better than this, but they really haven't. It's a simple corner from Jack Grealish. Punched out by the goalkeeper. And it's just recycled by Idrissa Gana Gueye. Puts it back into the box. Far post. And again, straight back in. And it's Beto who finally gets the touch. I was just looking to see who actually finally got the touch on that one when it went back. Who got the cross in? Because they got Everton have had it's Wolves haven't started terribly, but Everton have just it's the first real spell of possession they've had, and Wolves just couldn't get the ball off him. Could not get the ball off him. It was floated up to the far post, and the header from was it Grealish? I think it was Grealish got the assist again. Headed it across the face of goal, and Beto it is who got the final touch, but. Could have been any of them put it in at the far post, if I'm honest. There was 3 or 4 Evertonians queuing up for it. And, yeah, good finish. There you go. Everton 1-0 up. Beto with the finish. Everton ruining my weekend. Ruining my weekend again. Dan, Shelley. He's onside. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great ball over to the far post. Beto queuing up. I thought that was Michael. It wasn't Michael Keane. Who was it who was hanging it forward though? Is it Tarks? No, Michael. It was Michael Keane. If it hadn't have been Beto, Michael Keane was on that. Good play that by Grealish. Yeah, Keane misses it. Must have got a shout from Beto. Good goal, that. Yeah, really good goal. Barnsley goal. Who assisted? It was Grealish with the assist. Yeah, Grealish assist, Beto goal. DJ Dan Mercury, the Moyes sire, is in the house. There was a check to see whether he might be onside. Paul Hexham, I'm watching Burnley FC. Who's travelled with the whole long side? Well, there you go. Fast start. Wolves 0, Everton 1. Bristol City and Spurs is going to absolutely cripple me if those two don't happen. Watford 0, Southampton 1. I've got that one. Ethan will be happy with that one. Southampton fan who's on our channel regularly. Cameron Archer with the goal for Southampton. Barnsley 1, Huddersfield 0. Ah, Barnsley. I had Huddersfield to win as well. Paul, I think all supporters are like us, Key, want a Burnley victory today. Chesterfield 0, Crawley 1. Only the 2 goals in the Premier League so far in the opening 10 minutes. Bournemouth away at Spurs, Everton away at Wolves. Here, we've caught one of them. Colchester goal. Oxford 0, Coventry 1. I think everyone was expecting that one, weren't they? Coventry winning. Oxford didn't start so well against Brighton in the Cup. But Hadji Wright has put Coventry in front there. Yeah, Barnet 0, Colchester 1. Tucker scored. Vitor Pereira looks livid. Harry Maguire, what's the Evan Nilsson goal like? I haven't seen it. I've not seen the Evan Nilsson goal. I'm watching Wolves Everton. Yo, I'm a Spurs fan and it's 0-1. Where can I watch the game? I don't know, mate. I've no idea. How are you? I'm not watching Spurs. I'm not watching Spurs. I'm watching Everton. Grizzly Mob, see, so far my prediction on Bournemouth. I know, you called it. You called it. Gutted. I need Spurs. Or Spurs or draw, at least, anyway. Callum the Red, just been the gym, Cyborg lad. I'll start doing a robot dance whenever you ask. First manager sacked, Key. That's a very good question. First manager sacked. I really thought it would have been Potter. But I honestly don't know anymore. I don't know. Dan Mercury, you know we love spoiling gobshite weekends. Cheers, mate. Thank you. You're ruining mine. Blackpool goal against Bolton. The Trotters. Shelley, smile, Key, you're allowed. I'm not. Still early, yeah. There you go, Callum. It's only 12 minutes in. Chill, Grizzly. Go, Callum. I need another red in the chat here because honestly, these Blues are doubling up on me. I've got Evertonians giving me grief because they're winning. Ruining my weekend. Ruined my holiday. Cheers for the follow, Ellis. Thank you. Everton are being better than I expected they would this season. They're still only playing Wolves. Still early. They were crap against Leeds. This is the sort of game that Everton won last year under Moyes. Wolves are all over the place. Ellis, Arsenal v Liverpool predictions. I've gone for Liverpool to nick it just 2-1, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was 1-1 or... Yes, it's tough to call, really, isn't it? Paul, thank you very much, Paul. Cheers for that. Very kind of you. Give your head a wobble, lad. Oh, she's absolutely done you there, Callum. She's done you. She's made you look a right mug. Yeah, but I honestly thought they wouldn't win a single game. I didn't think they were going to be that bad, but they're just defensively, they're fine. There's not a problem defensively with Everton. They're always going to be solid under Moyes, but I just feel like attacking, like creating goals is going to be a massive problem for them this season. The same as it is for all those sides down the bottom, Leeds, Wolves, to be honest. If they lose Strand Larson, they've brought a Rockadari in, but how he does, we don't know. Tierno Barry looks very raw. Evertonians don't seem incredibly happy with him. David Moyes doesn't seem very happy with Beto, even though he scored today. Just feels like they've not quite got the solution right in that final third, Everton. In order to... They'll be fine. I'm not saying there's any... they'll finish about where they finished last season. But I think there's still a little bit of work to do if they're going to start moving up the table. Especially in defence. That right-back slot looks... They can't keep playing Jake O'Brien there. They can't keep playing Michael Keane centre-half, really. Especially when Branthwaite's out, it always causes them a problem, doesn't it? And against better teams, they'll be found out. They've only played Leeds and Wolves. Brighton were absolutely god-awful last week. Brighton could have been playing till now and they still wouldn't have scored. 3-star Reds, come on Ipswich, make this the best Saturday ever. Shelley, it's how Scousers pronounce it. Ovs give them Norway, Callum. Everton going down, says Majestic Mason. Penalty to United. Oh, what a surprise. What a surprise. Penalty to Man United. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought a penalty to United? I am absolutely gobsmacked by that. I think they're going to show it on here, actually. Bristol City 1, Hull 1. Yes, Bristol City. Come on. I just need Spurs to turn it round now. Burton 0, Luton 1. Oh, do you know what? How he's given that as a penalty is shocking. I've just seen the penalty decision. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see that. Oh, that's worse than the Chelsea one. That is worse than the Chelsea one. This referee was dying to give that. He was absolutely dying to give that. That's shocking. That is absolutely shocking. He's fouling him outside the area. Disgusting. That's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. Pathetic. Never known anything like it. Yeah, even Mike Dean's saying no penalty. I can imagine so. Shocking. Should never be a penalty, that, ever. Vile. Oxford 1, Coventry 1. Has it been overturned? I think it's been overturned. Man United and Burnley, I'm pretty sure it's been overturned. I think it's going to be a free kick, isn't it? They're going to check it for a penalty, but it's no way. It's not a penalty. It's never, ever a penalty. And it can't be a red because there's another player back. It's a foul outside the area. You can't give that as a penalty. You're never giving that as a penalty. Ever, 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 ever. Never giving that as a penalty. That's shocking. Has to be ruled out, that. I cannot believe that they're going to give that as a penalty. The foul is miles outside the box. It's never a pen. Yeah, VAR, thank God for that. It's being overruled. It's been overruled. Outside the box. Ian, I say a pen for who? It was a penalty for Manchester United. It was given as a penalty for United. The referee's gone and had a look. He's gone and given the old VAR. But it was ruled out. The foul was outside the area. It was quite comfortably outside the area. I don't know, if I'm dead honest, how the referee gave it in the first place. It was absolutely pathetic from the referee that he was even going to give that. I have no idea how he gave that. Thankfully, it's been ruled out. It's been overturned. So no VAR. No penalty, sorry. Paul Hexham, it wasn't even a foul. Liam Manning, Bristol City goal. Chance for Wolves. Yeah, get in there. 1-1. Hey, 1-1. Get in there. Wolves have scored. It's in. Hey, yes. And Brentford have taken the lead as well. Brentford away at Sunderland at the Stadium of Light 1-0. Oh, get in there, Wolves. Yes. It's our mate Hwang. Hwang Hee-chan scores to equalise for the Wolves. Yes. Yes. What are we saying? Brentford 1-0. I haven't seen the Brentford goal. I just know they've scored it. Who's scored for Brentford? Ouattara. What a start to his Brentford career he's having. Dango Ouattara. But yeah, this one for Wolves. Beto's complaining that he didn't get the ball played to him by Grealish. Ostermorg, fair enough to whoever said they captained Dango before. Oh yes, someone did, didn't they? They were captaining Dango this weekend. The ball comes down the right-hand side and it's just a lovely, lovely ball in. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a lovely ball in from the right-hand side by John Arias. Player who I said, by the way, watch out for him. He was always going to be a really good signing for Wolves. But it was a fantastic ball in and a great finish by Hwang Hee-chan to make it Wolves 1, Everton 1. Oh, it wasn't even him. Christ, I'm saying it was John Arias. It wasn't. They've given it to Marshall Monetti as the assist. I thought it was Arias. Oh, it's been ruled out. Sunderland 0, Brentford 0. VAR at the Stadium of Light. Dango's goal has been chalked off. This one won't be chalked off. Great goal. Wolves 1, Everton 1. Hey, here's me saying before this one, these two are crap. They ain't going to score too many goals. It's 2 goals in opening 20 minutes. We've picked, somehow I've managed to pick the game with the most goals in the Premier League this weekend already. Hey! Who said I don't pick good games? I always do the good games. Liam Manning Leeds goal. But yeah, Bristol City, Hull 1-1. Oxford, Coventry 1-1. Southampton are winning at Watford. Just keeping an eye on everything else going on. Callum the Red said this one will finish 1-1 Key. Take that. I'll take that now. Just don't want these blue shites winning. Can't have these blues winning again. Start to get a big head because they've won against Brighton last week. Need them just get back down there. Know the place. Know the place, these blues. Liam Manning, sorry, practicing for later. That'll be a good game tonight, Liam. Yeah, really good game. Leeds against Newcastle tonight. We'll be live for that one. How's some finish by Hwang Hee-chan as well? The ever massive. The Ev are massive. I'm not denying that. The Ev are massive. I like the Ev. Got a lot of time for the Ev. But I'm still a Liverpool fan. So, same as they ate us, we ate them. I'll be watching with my coffee and biscuits. Never had a coffee. It's one of the few things I've never had a coffee. Doesn't appeal. Like a brew. Prefer a brew. Tea. A nice cup of tea. English breakfast tea. Bradford City 0. AFC Wimbledon 1. That's another coupon buster. Oh, no. Harry Maguire never had a coffee or a pint. That's true. Yeah. Never had a coffee. Never had a pint. Dan Mercury, Liverpool or Everton rejects. Paul Hexham, United well on top, so I'm going to go for an away win 1-0. Emiliano, guten Tag, Emiliano, how's it going? Bradford City 0, AFC Wimbledon 1. I knew that one was coming. Painter Podcast, followed the live through Creator. Thank you very much, mate. Gabbis, what's the game now? Everton v Wolves. That's harsh, Dan. That's really harsh. Be yourself, Dilla says, come on, Burnley. Come on, Burnley. Come on, Wolves. Grimsby 0, Bristol Rovers 1. Grimsby. Hey, Grimsby are getting beat. Things must be bad. Paul, thank you for the gifts, mate. Harry and Burmo's looking good. Oh, they've gone ahead, United. They've scored. They've scored. Who is it who scored? The wrong-uns. The rats. Who is it? Casemiro, or is it an own goal? Yeah, it is. Dubravka own goal. Honestly, you couldn't write it, could you? You couldn't write it. They'll show it on here. They always show it. Fucking Casemiro, honestly. I can't believe it. Yeah, it was a free kick from the right-hand side, wasn't it? Or at least that looks to be where it's come from. Cullen own goal. Look, as Fernandes just smashed it into that little mix there, and it's gone in. Jake, what the hell is happening, man? Being reported Isak staying and going. Just want it to end. Fernandes, ball in, and do you know what? That is so lucky. That is the most luckiest thing ever. Oh, it doesn't even go in. It doesn't even touch the net. That's so bad. That is shocking. I can't believe that. Oh my God. Watch this back. Manchester United. They could plat sawdust these. They could absolutely plat piss. Oh my God. Honestly, you couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. How is that a goal? Oh. When you looks in, you looks in. That is absolutely disgusting, isn't it? 3-star Reds, Harry Maguire, never had a pint, never had a coffee. From a United player, that statement does not surprise me. With Jim Ratcliffe, there is not a lot of stuff they can get. No. 3-star Reds, you're mistaken. So there's a user on TikTok called Harry Maguire, and he was referring to the fact that I have never had a coffee or a pint. So it was that. It wasn't anything. He wasn't on about United or the actual player, Harry Maguire. He was on about me. Tom, hey up, Prem Dad, how are you? How are you? More to the point. I'm good, man. I'm really good, thank you. Cunha off. What, has he been injured? Has he got to been subbed off here? Cunha injured. What a shame. Cunha's done his knee. Has he actually? Is it a bad one? Nah, he looks okay. It's going to be a sub, but he'll be okay. He'll be alright. That's one of them that misses the international break, but he'll actually be okay. Callum, can we wind it in? Can we wind it in, Chief? Can we all be nice? Can we play nice in the chat, please? 3-star Reds, get in now. Steve McNair, Cunha's done his knee. Does it never end? Tom, who scored for us? Yeah, it was a Josh Cullen own goal. And it's the... It was bad. It was so bad. It was like off the bar and bounced around, and it just about crossed the line. Didn't actually hit the net. They sold Cunha's ACL for that goal. Devilish club. Oh, I need Bradford. I need Bradford to turn it round, and I could do with Spurs turning it round as well. Yeah, I told you to back me up. I didn't tell you to start taking the mick out of our nice Evertonian friends. Chill out. Play nice. We like them. Bristol City 2 on Hull. Nice. I like it. That's good news. I need that one. I needed Bristol City. Just need Spurs now. Lincoln 1, Mansfield 0. Tom, I'm stuck in the joys of work. I can't watch the game, but it's United, so I guess I ain't missing much. You're not, really. No. Up the mags. What game would you have watched if not this game? If not Wolves Everton, I probably would have watched Man United Burnley. Callum, you little sausage boy, I can't play nice. I haven't got it in me. I haven't got it in me to play nice. I think that's just his speed, Shelley. That's just how. That's Callum's got one setting. That's just his one setting. So just maybe we just have to love him at that pace. That's just how he is. Ah, sweet lord. They've scored again, Everton. Everton's 2-1 up. Fucking hell. Oh, no. Oh, no. Everton. All I wanted was a Wolves result today. Everton have pinched it. Ipswich have scored against Derby, but it's Illiman and Dye who scored. The player who I've been giving quite a lot of stick to. So again, it's not going to help me. It's not going to help me. Everyone's going to be giving me loads of stick that he's scoring again. 3-star Reds, best thing I ever did, Key, when I packed up drinking alcohol. Been teetotal for 20 years now. Never going back to it. Nice. Yeah, no, this was a good goal. This was a good goal. I've got to give it to him. You know, Dewsbury Hall with the assist, I think. Looks like it. Was it Dewsbury Hall? Was it Garner? I think it was Dewsbury Hall. It's all gone quiet over there. Vitor Pereira really wasn't happy with it. Vitor Pereira's still going nuts on the sideline here, to be honest. JM Audits, good to see you, JM Audits. How's it going? Yeah, Illiman and I. It was, I mean, it's a goal. Chiefly, I think if you're looking at it from Vitor Pereira's point of view, you're probably looking at it and going, we had the ball, we could have cleared it, we didn't clear it, and it was just really, really smart play from Dewsbury Hall, pulls it back into the box and a tap in really at the far post from Illiman and Die. But Wolves had chances to clear that and didn't. But it's a good finish. It's a good finish. So there you go, 2-1. Chesterfield 0, Crawley 2. Wolves are losing 2-1 here at home to Everton. JM Audits, play up Sky Blues. Shelley, our number 10, Illiman and Die. Illiman and Die. Oh, so gutted. Come on, Wolves. You're ruining my weekend here. Everton are 5th as it stands. Oh, that's disgusting. Everton go 5th. We need Spurs to pull the finger out. Genwil Borandres, mate, Spurs were 2nd going into the second half of the season a couple of years ago. How can you trust them? Not to mention they bottled the Prem 10 years ago. But look, I know, but it's Bournemouth. And I watched Bournemouth midweek against Brentford and they were crap. Torps just scored for Coventry to put him 2-1 up against Oxford. Yeah, I saw Bournemouth against Brentford in midweek, Genwil, and they were really, really bad. Like, really, really bad. And I just looked at it and thought, I think Spurs can get something. The way they played against City, I expected Spurs to do something. Huddersfield down to 10. Oh, no. I've got Huddersfield on a load of bets as well. I might have to turn that... I might have to do a couple of cash outs here. I think there might have to be a few little cheeky cash outs early doors because I'm not doing so well. Are they actually down to 10? Are they? Are you sure? Oh, they are as well. That's going to have to be a cash out, isn't it? I need Tottenham. I can live with Tottenham because I still think Tottenham will come back. I do still think we've got to play a team there to come back. Tottenham will be all right in that one. Huddersfield, I'm gonna have to cash anything with Huddersfield in because that's just There's no way Huddersfield are turning that round. 1 down and a man down. That's finito Benito, that one. Oh, thank you, Paul. Cheers for all them. That's lovely. Thank you very much for that, mate. What a guy. What a hero. Tom watched Alan Partridge last night. The episode with Smell Matter Cheese. Bradford goal. Get in, Bradford, back in it. Paul Hexham, it's been all Burnley since the goal. That's what you'd expect. We need a bit of that. It's exactly what we need. Eintracht Frankfurt have bossed it as well today. 3-0 away at Hoffenheim. It's good stuff. Ozun with the goal. Coventry are 2-1 up, yeah. Here, I despise Tottenham. This random team ruining all my tickets every time I bet on them. They do the opposite. How these clowns beat PSG and City, then lose to Bournemouth. Mate, I'm the same. I've got Tottenham too, so I'm feeling you. Trust me. Again, will VAR ruin the day for me? That Molineux touch was in no way a foul. I agree. I can't believe that ended up being a foul. So bad. Portsmouth 1, Preston 0. That's a bad one as well. I've got Preston or draw in that one. Damn. 3-star Reds. Everton are 5th, Shelley. Are you holding the Premier League table the right way around? Genville, by the way, Kuhn, you subbed off. Xerxes on. Looked like a leg injury. Apparently it's his knee, yeah. 3-star Reds. Mid-table finish for Everton will be great to see. No way they're finishing mid-table. DJ Dan Mercury, I'm getting giddy being this high up the table. Getting nosebleeds. JM Audits, can't believe Coventry are 2nd in the table. I know. Coventry, of all teams. I wonder, could they do automatic promotion this year? It's another Bristol City goal. Are they 3-1 up now? Oh, that's great. That's what we needed. Bristol City looking strong. Happy with that. Tottenham really the only ones letting me down at the minute. Because I've got Bristol City. I've got Coventry. I've got Southampton. I did have Wolves or draw here, but I've not really backed them on an awful lot. Bristol Rovers winning at the Man United beaters Grimsby. I know, yeah, saw that. Baz, I mentioned 2 players, and Dye and Grealish. I know, mate, but you've still not really created enough. Wolves have give you the second goal. And Wolves have done just as much as you have in terms of creating chances. Again, Will, I mean, the new mid is like 13, 16, since English clubs can have up to 8 clubs in Europe now. Well, that's true enough. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe they will finish mid-table if we're talking 13th to 16th. I think that probably is where Everton end up. Thereabouts, anyway. You've got Evertonians in the chat here telling me they're going to finish in Europe, though. Perish the thought now. Colin Wilson, Borough the team to watch this season, top of the league. Paul Hexham, the Chelsea pen should have been a free kick the other way. Agreed, yeah. Mount hit the bar for Manchester United. Bars, nope, we haven't, but if we are to create something, them 2 it will come from. Oh, agreed, yeah. They are definitely your 2 creative sparks for Everton. You've just... Oh, that's a handball all day, every day from Dewsbury Hall. He's a bad signing. Objectively, he's a bad signing, Keenan Dewsbury Hall for Everton. I thought it before Everton signed him. I didn't rate him at Leicester. I didn't rate him at Chelsea, and I don't rate him now. He's got the turning circle of the Titanic. Andrew Moore, thanks for the shout out. Smaller clubs need it. No, mate, smaller clubs, no such thing as. I think Bristol Rovers have every chance of competing if they can start to pick up results like that. Can't wait for tomorrow. Come on, you Gooners, said that guy Miles. Liam Manning, Everton in Europe. I want what they're having. Blackburn down to 10. Yet Barnsley beating Huddersfield. That's game over, that one now. I've cashed out on that one. Blackburn 0, Norwich 1. D28, Man U must have no faith in Sesko. Cunha gets injured and they bring on Xerxes. Tranmere 1, Notts County 0. Okay, I've been saying that too. General Ollie Skip is better than Keaton and Dewsbury All. I just feel like for 30 million quid, you could have got so much better. So much better. You should have been... look at what you've got for Tyler Diblin. 42 million quid, or whatever it was you paid for him. You could have gone and got a signing like that for that sort of money for Dewsbury Hall. Someone who maybe there's a chance of him... Diblin you could resell in a couple of years' time for 80 million quid, couldn't you? Or maybe he just ends up staying for a long time. Who knows? But Dewsbury Hall, he's 27. He's never going to go for more than what you've paid for him. He's never going to play for England. He's never really going to improve beyond what he is. Just feels like a poor sign. It's not an Everton signing, that. It's a David Moyes signing. And that's why if Everton let him sign players like Dewsbury Hall and Souček, by the way, as well. Souček's another one. That's the stuff that you need to watch with David Moyes. Because he's a wonderful manager, but if you let him, he will sign dross like that. Oh my god, all my bets are down then there. Volendam 1, Ajax 0. FC Volendam 1, Ajax 0. If anyone's been back in the Eredivisie today, Ajax are losing. That is an absolute coupon buster. All bets down if that one goes. Oh, sweet lord. James Ward-Prowse is worth 30 million. Omari Patrick, what a player. Prenton Park's finest. Clarkey, 1-0 Norwich, yeah. Any more goals before half-time in the Premier League, do we think? It's half-time at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 0, Brentford 0, that one. Brentford have had a goal disallowed from Dango Ouattara. Man United 1, Burnley 0. Apparently, it's all been Burnley since a very, very fortunate Manchester United goal, it has to be said. Tottenham 0, Bournemouth 1. Again, Tottenham, massive favourites going into that one. Really thought that they'd be able to get something there, but Bournemouth winning so far. Same with Wolves here. Wolves 1, Everton 2. This has been the game where we've actually seen goals. And I predicted a low-scoring game, 1-0 either way. So what do I know? But 2-1 to Everton in this one. Leeds Newcastle tonight. So as soon as these games finish, I'm going live again for Leeds Newcastle. So make sure you give us a like, a follow, subscribe if you're new around here. Shelley, not your day, is it, Kee? When is it ever my day? General, you think Ouattara, or however you spell it, is a quality signing? I do. Yeah, he's a very, very tidy player. 3 added minutes at the end of this game. Sander Berge has been decently solid for the Cherries. For the Cherries, Sander Berge's Fulham, mate. But he has been a good signing for Fulham. He was all right today, to be honest. Cunha got subbed off for Man U with injury. Yep, I saw. And they didn't bring Sesko on, bizarrely. Right, it's half time here at Molineux, by the way. Wolves 1, Everton 2. Yeah, I was going to say he has been quite good for Fulham and at Sanderberge. I agree with that. Brentford away kit looks nice. Is it the brown one? The brown one with the gold piping? Is it that? Again, well, I was thinking of big Philip Billing, same profile. Well, he's gone to Midtjylland, hasn't he? Not a bad signing for them, it has to be said. But yeah, he was on loan at Napoli, I think, last year. And Bournemouth have sold him to Midtjylland, who seem to be making good strides, it has to be said. I've backed them tomorrow against Brøndby. Midtjylland go away at Brøndby in the Danish Super League. That'll be a hell of a game. But Midtjylland have got 3 players up front who are Premier League bound inside the next 18 months. Francolino, Gogorzo and Osorio. Unbelievable players. Fantastic. Be yourself, Dylan. Rangers v Celtic tomorrow. Can't predict who wins it. I got a feeling it's going to be Celtic. I just feel like Rangers are totally out of sorts. Freddie P. Everton. Everton winning 2-1. Couple of decent goals as well, it has to be said, from Everton's point of view. And a good goal for Wolves as well. Still feel like there's more goals in this game. It's not been vintage from either side, though. Excuse me. Again, time will tell, but Newcastle panic signing for a striker who scored 16 goals on competitions. I think it was 18, wasn't it, all competitions? But either way, even if you're just talking Bundesliga, I agree. Again, Ahmad misses a wide open goal. Well, then we need that sort of an approach with Man United and Burnley. We desperately need Burnley to turn this round in the second half. It's just come up now, the Man United Ahmad chance. It was good counter-attacking play, wasn't it? Xerxes into Mbeumo, and Mbeumo gets into the box, squares it up, and Ahmad, yeah, he probably should do better from there, to be honest. JM Audits, play up Sky Blues, we will never lose. DJ Dan Mercury, up the Toffees, Everton till I die. Still not going to be very happy, is he, Ruben Amorim, with the performance here? Feels like it's on a bit of a knife edge. Callum United has looked okay in the league, and I hate saying that. No. Mate, come on. They've not. They've really not. I thought they were pretty poor against Fulham, particularly in the second half, as soon as they made the changes. There was 8 minutes of added on time given at Old Trafford, by the way. So they'll be restarting the second half late, which will mean the second half goes on late. And it might mean that if we can finish Everton early, we can probably switch onto United and Burnley and see how they're getting on for the last couple of minutes. Dan Mercury, Callum, there's only one team I hate more than Liverpool. That's Man United. Well, it's half-time at Old Trafford anyway. Man United 1, Burnley 0. Half-times elsewhere. Sunderland 0, Brentford 0, Tottenham 0, Bournemouth 1, Wolves 1, Everton 2, which is what we're watching here. In the Championship, earlier today, Borough beat Sheffield United 1-0. QPR 3, Charlton 1. Stoke 0, West Brom 1. Blackburn are down to 10 men at half-time and losing 1-0 to Norwich as well. Bristol City 3, Hull 1, Ipswich 1, Derby 0. Millwall and Wrexham's 0-0, as is Sheffield Wednesday, Swansea. Oxford 1, Coventry 2. Portsmouth 1, Preston 0. That's a surprising one. I thought Preston might be able to get something in that one. And then Watford 0, Southampton 1 at Vicarage Road. League 1, Cardiff beating Plymouth 4-0 earlier today. Donny beating Rotherham 1-0 as well. Barnsley are 2-0 up against Huddersfield, who are down to 10 men as well. The Terriers going to really struggle in that one. I think that one might be game over. Blackpool 1, Bolton 0. Bradford and AFC Wimbledon 1-1. Stockport winning at Wigan. Stevenage beating Wickham. Lincoln are 1-0 up against Mansfield, but Lincoln are down to 10 men as well. So that's the Imps going to struggle in the second half, I wonder. And then around Europe, Bundesliga, some surprising results already. Leipzig are beating Heidenheim. Frankfurt away at Hoffenheim are 3-0 up. And Leverkusen 2-1 up at Bremen. Again, will both Sheffield clubs in the relegation zone. Yeah, it's not a great day, is it? Paul Hexham, come on everyone, send some gifts. Key is out of a job. Breaking this to you. Oh, mate, what a guy. Paul Hexham Xerxes was holding his hands out for a pen. No one near him. Simulation springs to mind. Come on Wolves, says Paul Felstead. I'm shouting for Wolves too, mate. Swifty, a great half for my Notts County. No shots on or off goal. I've just seen the hat. I've just seen the hat and the moustache come on. Cheers, Paul. Thank you for that. Really appreciate all the likes, all the shares. They really do help. I'm still waiting to see my YouTube subscriber count tick up on the left-hand side. I've got a lovely YouTube subscriber live count button now on YouTube, so I can see if anyone's watching. If you've not subscribed, you can make me a little bit giddy if you want to just click subscribe and it'll go up, or unsubscribe and it'll go down, I guess, as well. But I've been keeping an eye on that, trying to see if it ticks up or down throughout the live. So yeah, if you want to go and subscribe on my YouTube channel, it's Premier League Dad. We are live right now on YouTube. It's a slightly different look and feel on YouTube than it is on TikTok. Shelley, you got more subs. I've only got 5734 I'm on. Thank you for those, Paul. That is really, really kind of you, mate. Very, very nice of you. Swifty says, a great half. Oh, we've done that one, sorry. A great half for your Notts County, for sure. Again, well, I just saw Russell Martin manages Brugge now, and they got hammered 6-0. It was a bad night, wasn't it, for Rangers in Belgium. Hi, Maguire. Have you got a favourite footy content creator, Key? Other than yourself, of course. Thank you again, Paul. I like a few, yeah. There's the lads at Toffee TV, I think, who do a really good job. I enjoy watching Stretford Paddock, United's one. He's quite good. I like... Oh, what's his name now? Trying to think of his name. Callum Fowler. Callum Fowler, I would say, is one of my favourites. Yeah, he does a really, really good job. He mainly does like Championship, League 1, League 2. But yeah, he does good stuff. I think he's been going a little bit longer than me, though. He started maybe 12, 18 months before I did. Be yourself, Dylan. You're my favourite football creator. You're my favourite dancer, mate, by some distance. But yeah, I do. I like. There's quite a few good footy content creators, isn't there? I like a lot of them, but I try and make this a little bit different. Because I'll be honest, the reason I created this, beyond just actually wanting to do it for a living, is because I felt like there wasn't really anything like this. Do you not think? I don't know. I always felt like there wasn't really like a nice welcoming where everyone felt involved and you could all share what you thought and we could all talk about it. It didn't feel like a forum. It felt more like a one or two people chatting and you guys just watch and pepper the chat. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how it feels. And maybe that's how it is when it gets bigger. I don't know. But I quite like the fact that people can put in the chat on YouTube, on TikTok, on wherever it is, and we all chat about it. I can interact with it and we all kind of have a look and a chat, and it's nice. I don't get through every message, but it feels like the vast majority of them we have a general discussion about. It's quite nice. Oliver Lingard, yours is exactly the same as every other one. Oh, Oliver, I hope you have a better day, mate. Maresca hints at new striker, now Delap's injured. Jackson, you've let go. New striker for Maresca. Who would he go for this late in the window? Harry, we all know you're the best anyway. Oh, cheers, man. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I love winding Ped up. Do you really? Shelley, hit likes for Key. Blue Boys Network. Yeah, I was going to say, Blue Boys Network 2 is very, very good. Liam Manning, probs overpay for Larson, I bet now. Chelsea. Yeah, imagine Chelsea take Larson off Newcastle. Ped does get very easily wound up, doesn't he? Or he seems to, anyway. The same with John at Blue Boys Network, who you've just talked about. What's going on, everyone? It's Mike, it's John, back again. I love it. I'm not taking the piss. I really do like him. I think they do really, really good stuff. Shelley, watching the Marco interview, he's very, very angry. And Dan Mercury, that's what's so fun. Winding Ped up. Twisted Fate, as a United fan, I don't feel welcome anywhere this season so far, Key. Grimsby will always be at the back of my head. Makes two of us now, okay. Alfie, what's your favourite ever football shirt? That Fiorentina one's probably not far off it, and I like that Valencia one. But my favourite, I'm always going to say that Liverpool kit. I really like that Liverpool kit. 99, 2000 away kit. But I've got a lot of nice ones that I like. I'm quite lucky. Oh, that's nice. They're showing the highlights of the Liverpool-Newcastle game on here. Oh, that's nice of him. That's good. I'm glad. Rio and Gamoa with the winner. What a lovely, lovely day that was for a Liverpool fan. Twisted Fate, I can't help it. Usually I'm super optimistic about United. Yeah, it's hard to be positive about United, it's got to be said. Right, the players are about to come back out here at Molineux. Wolves 1, Everton 2. Hopefully we get a better half of football from a Liverpool fan's point of view. Come on, Wolves. Come on, Wolves. Don't ruin me weekend, Everton. Sick and tired of Everton winning games of football. Absolutely ruins it for me. Shelley, come on, Blues. Let's have some more. I'm going to ban Evertonians in the chat. Again, well, this will divide opinions, but I like the early United alternative kit that looks like a Power Rangers shirt. I like the Black United kit. The is it the third kit? The one that's a bit of a throwback to the sharp sort of black and blue. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. Hello, greetings from Paraguay. Wiston. Hello, Wiston. How are you? From Paraguay as well. I like Paraguay. I've got a Cerro Porteño shirt as well. Coming somewhere. I don't know whereabouts it is, but I have got a Cerro Porteño shirt. It's one of the rare South American ones I have actually got. Twisted Fate, come on, Shelley, ruin Kee's day. No, come on, Wolves. Paul, thank you again. Paul, you're fighting a lone crusade here, mate, to absolutely smash my gifts record. I love it. Thanks very much, man. It's very, very nice of you to do. But I honestly, as nice as it is, I really do appreciate it. Don't feel obliged to do so. Make sure as long as you're in commenting and liking and sharing's nice. Anything, that's all really helpful. But I really do appreciate the gifts too. Dan Mercury, Key, you love us really. Of course I do. Won't be without you. But I wish you were a little bit more unhappy with today's results. But at least we are off and underway anyway in the second half here. Wolves 1, Everton 2. Are we going to get a goal in this second half? Come on, Tottenham. All the games are underway already. Sunderland, Tottenham, and obviously here at Molineux are all underway for the second half. It's Manchester United and Burnley still in at half-time. That one, because of the 8 minutes of added time at the end of the first half, it's going to take a while for that one to get back underway. Everton, big chance early in the second half. Huge chance. Claim for a penalty. They've scored. It's been ruled out for offside. Illiman and Die with the goal. There's no sound. What do you mean there's no sound? Is there actually no sound? Yeah, offside. There is sound. I think it must be yours, that one, mate. It seems to be working. Tranmere 1, Notts County 1. Spurs losing, yeah. Alaves 0, Atletico Madrid 1. Will, do you like the tennis as well? No, I don't like the tennis. No, it's not really my thing. It's not really my thing at all, I've got to say. I might watch like the Wimbledon final, but I am a total like once in a blue moon with the tennis. The same with like the darts and stuff like that. I'll occasionally watch even like a little bit of cricket maybe, but it's really, really rare. I'm that invested in football. I've not really got an awful lot of time for anything else. As in sports-wise, anyway. Stephen McAnally, there is sound. It's his ears, for God's sake. Twisted Fate, someone turned down JM's hearing aids. It must have just been a glitch. A temporary glitch. Derby goal. Ipswich 1, Derby 1. Danny Woolgo, what football team do you support? I'm a Liverpool fan, Danny. NUFCKS says Illiman and Die is in my FPL. JG, hey lad, just wondering, is that the only shirt you wear on lives? No, it's not. I have about 5 or 6 of these. Because I was told that I shouldn't be wearing stuff that's got like branded like sponsors on and stuff like that. So I went out and basically bought 3, 4, 5 white, 3, 4, 5 navy blue, 3, 4, 5 black, and I just recycle them. So yeah, so I always wear the same plain t-shirt. Jen Will, what do you think of the start of Xabi Alonso here at Madrid? It's not really done bits, has it? Still feels like it's a little bit flat. VAR in the Spurs game. For what? Is it for a potential Spurs goal, maybe? Is it? No? What's the VAR for? Oh, never mind. Great. Semenyo. Shelley, how long have you had the channel going, Key? Don't understand why I only found you this week. I started it in January. I mean, I created it in December, I think, but I only really started posting videos in January. So, yeah, it's brand new, really. Like 8 months or so in. Very, very new, anyway. Shelley's been here a while. Yeah, I was in for like the last half of last season and the summer. Joe Asula's just completed his hat trick, just practicing for later, pal. What a game that is, by the way, in Bremen. Bremen 2, Leverkusen 3. Pup says VAR is for penalty to Chelsea. No kidding. Can't believe that. Honestly, that Chelsea game was properly minging. Michael Oliver doing a little Cruyff flick there. Getting in the way of things. Absolutely shocking. Liam Manning says Manu on for Mount in the United game. Shelley, oh well, at least I found you now. You're stuck with me unless you block me. I won't be blocking you. I don't block anyone, honestly. You have to work very hard for me to block you. Sounds like a test, but it's really not a test. I don't really mind what people call me. It doesn't make a difference. Unless you're being like annoying, unless you're spamming relentlessly, or yeah, being, I don't know, in some way rude or nasty to someone else, I guess. I don't know. Bradford 1, Wimbledon 2. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. That's another one that I was hoping for Bradford would be able to pinch one. Joe, the zero ball knowledge comments should be banned. Oh, no. Anyone who uses that phrase, ball knowledge. Sweet Lord. Shelley, no, don't do that nonsense. Pup, spam. Exactly. Again, will or make fun of a certain disaster, which is a dogma. Well, yeah, and again, we've had a fair few of them, sadly. We've had occasional, especially after, like, but you're always going to get them. You're always going to get them. People who come in and say stuff like after the after Jota as well. Yeah, we had a few people on the channel who came in and said awful stuff after the Diogo Jota tragedy. That wasn't great, and obviously those you just block. You don't even reply to them because that's what they're looking for, innit? They want the reaction, so you just mute them or block them. Or the best thing you can do on YouTube anyway is you just put hide user from channel, which is absolutely the best feature YouTube have ever created, because all you do is you put hide user from channel and they keep spamming thinking they're getting sin. Nobody can see him. It's brilliant. So they're just wasting their own time. Chance for Everton. Oh, they've done it. It's him as well. It's him as well. I've spent all afternoon slating him, saying he should never have been signed by Everton, and Kee and Dewsbury all are stuck it away. 3-1 to the Ev. Goals galore here at Molineux. Who said this one was going to be low scoring? It's properly ruined my afternoon, this. Oh, no. So sloppy as well. It's not even like a really, really good goal. I mean, the finish is good. I can't deny it. The finish is very, very good. The finish is far. No, the finish is fabulous. But it's in terms of it actually getting to him. The worst bit is it's Grealish assist as well, innit? Grealish assist and Dewsbury all, of all people who have slated. Grim. Look at that from Wolves. Look at the state of that. Disgusting. Europe, here we come. You're getting Swansea, you. You're getting Swansea away in the cup. That's the only Europe you're getting. Jen will imagine KDH wins it for the Toffees in the derby. It had to be him, didn't it? That had to be him. It was if we was going to pick a player who it was going to be to really wind me up, it was going to be fucking Kee and Dewsbury all. Jen Will says Wolves are down. 3-star Reds. Shelley will be spamming all afternoon, Key. Oh, should be calling me Key DH instead of Keenan. I like Keenan. Wolves are down. They've got to go. This honestly, they're going to have to turn it round this second half. 35 minutes left. Bloody Crawley, says Meathead. Joe, especially when they put bro on the end, yeah. Rio Ingamoa still has more Prem goals than any United player this season. Joe, there's a goal at Molineux, but who for? Key Kamara. Brentford penalty. Have they actually got a penalty? I believe so, yeah. Penalty at the Stadium of Light. Penalty at the Stadium of Light. But who to, Chris Kamara? They've saved it. It's a saved penalty. Sunderland. Get in. Robin Riffs. Leighton Orient 0, Northampton 1. Shelley, really not your day, Key. No, and you know what that's going to mean tomorrow, don't you? Tomorrow it's going to culminate in Arsenal beating us. I don't know, Jeff. Oh, come on, Wolves. Pull your finger out. They're shite, these. Jack Grealish looks like the Villa Grealish reborn all of a sudden. He's started playing proper football again. Get your fingers out and start counting. Yeah, I saw him go off, but I thought they were making a sub, Jeff. Chesterfield 2, Crawley 2. Jay Sakini, I actually forgot Henderson signed for Brentford. Too many transfers going on. Brentford have been all over them. I can't take your opinion seriously, though, because you're a Geordie. You're a Newcastle fan, so you're always going to say those Mackhams have been crap. ATM, I have a Dewsbury Hall in my FPL. Need another goal and need a Fernandez goal as well. Joe Ilanga's been dropped. Must be fitness. I always thought he was unfitting. Burnley have scored! Burnley have scored at Old Trafford! Yes! it come up on here. Burnley have pinched one at Old Trafford. Yes! Get in there! Woohoo! Oh, well, that's brightened my day up, if nothing else. Burnley equaliser. 3-star Reds, you need to relax, Kee. Arsenal won't beat Liverpool tomorrow. I don't think so either, but I have got to... I've got to prepare for it. The beauty of this, though, is just... Oh, please. Please. Please hang on, Burnley, or heaven forbid. Am I asking too much that they go on and try and pinch it now? The goal's just coming up here now. I've not seen it yet. They're just showing it on the Everton Wolves game. It was a great bit of play down the right-hand side, it looks like. Nice and neat little triangles from Burnley. They are knocking it around quite well, aren't they? And they work it into a position, and it's a really good goal. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, and United have gone straight out the other end. It's 2-1. United have gone up the other end and scored. Oh, no. Do you know what? They do it just to... They build up the hope. They build up the hope and then rip it away from you. 2-1 United. Ah, and Burmo with the goal as well. The Rats. Rats. Oh, no. Sickener. An absolute sickener. Blackpool 1, Bolton 1. Disgusted by that. I can't speak. I massively need a Tottenham goal. If Tottenham somehow don't win this. Sickening. Brian and Burmo, of all people. Exeter 2. Oh, Burnley 2-2! It's Burnley 2-2! Oh, yes! I told you he was going to come back in. Get in there! Yes, Burnley! Yes, Burnley! 2-2! Yes! Oh, I love it! I love it! Liam, he's offside. Don't say he's offside. Don't say he's offside. Ah. Check it. Check it. Send it to VAR. I almost want to watch that one now. Because Everton's absolutely dire. Everton's wrapped that one up. Wolves are shocking. At least United Burnley's going to end up being a game. DJ Dan Mercury, Kee, how are you still sitting down? I don't know. I don't know. Believe me. What's going on? I thought there was a chance in this Everton Wolves game. Spurs are shocking. Says, I know. I'm debating just cashing everything out with Spurs on it, because I'll be honest, it doesn't look great, does it? It don't look great. Spurs have killed us. But But I only need a Spurs equaliser, and it's all change again. So it just doesn't feel like I just don't feel like the right time to cash it just yet. I'll tell you what, on the other hand though, Ajax losing against Volendam, they can get right in the bin. Right, Fer Lopez coming on for Wolves, Arias, Andre and Chachua have gone off. Reece, I'm so bored of United. Joe, my eyes are bleached. Thank you for the follow. How are you, by the way, Key? Long time no see. It's Marawan. Oh, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm good, yes, thank you. Hopefully you are too. Swifty, everyone was raving about City and they lost to Spurs. Then it was everyone raving about Spurs. It's true, everyone's just maybe bouncing from one idea to the next. Nobody's quite sure what to make of this early season form. Liam Manning, DCL, started as well as Longstaff. Vinny, can you check the Cov game? Coventry are winning 2-1, mate. Marawan, do you think that Diego Simeone will have his worst season for Atletico by the past 2 games? It's 1-1, isn't it? They're 1-1 away to Alaves. Feels like not a great start, obviously, for them. Believe in Solanke. Thank you for the gift, by the way. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Paul, again. Bristol City 3-1 up. If Ajax don't turn it round and Tottenham don't turn it round, I am goosed. In every single respect. Everton are looking really, really good, though, it has to be said. I've taken the mick out of Everton today, but I have to say they've looked sharp. Ilman and Dyche played well. Grealish has played very well. And Dewsbury Hall, again, for all the criticism, what a goal. So that front three can cause problems. Against my better judgment, they've actually played quite well today. I've got to give them credit. 3 very decent goals, very well-worked goals. And yeah, Everton full value for the 3 points. 25 minutes to go, obviously. Still time for them to cock it up. But they have been very, very good value for the 3 points so far. Wolves just not at the races. On this evidence, Wolves are going to have to sign more than just that Arokadari. If they sign Arokadari, that still might be enough to just take them down. They're miles off it. Defensively, they've looked all over the place. Ipswich 1, Derby 2. Yeah, the back line of Wolves. It's that 3 at the back: Totti, Bueno, and Agbadou. Now, Agbadou was a really good signing last year. He played quite well, but he started all over the place. And they've just not looked assured at all, that middle 3 for Wolves. They've been dragged all over the place. Chachua has had a bad debut as well. He's been dragged off. So the wing-backs haven't been fantastic. For duck's sakes, has Everton to do a Leicester City? No, they're not that good. They're I think they're full value for a lower mid-table position, Everton. They might be, they might be looking around 14th, 13th, 14th maybe, but no higher. I'd be amazed if they were kind of top half, Christ. If they finished 10th, I think that would be a sensational season for this Everton side. But I can't see it. JM Audits, Coventry sitting second in the table too, mate. Yeah, Coventry, exceptional, yeah. Really good from Frank Lampard. Shelley, yeah, love. Well, exactly. Jared coming back. Jared Branthwaite having to come back too as well. It's going to make Everton even more defensively sound. So that can only be a good thing. Still time in the window. I think they're lacking a little bit of. In an ideal world, you'd go and get another centre forward, wouldn't you? I think if Moyes had his time again, he wouldn't have signed Tierney or Barry. I think he'd have gone and got someone maybe a little bit more Premier League ready. Hopefully they don't get Souček. Hopefully. Like, from a Liverpool fan's perspective, I'd be chuffed to bits if they paid 20 million quid for a 31-year-old Thomas Souček. Reading 1, Port Vale 0. Burnley have scored! Hey, Burnley have scored! It's 2-2! Hey, get in there! Yes! Oh, go on then! 2-2 cock! Come on, Burnley! Bremen 3, Leverkusen 3. Erik ten Hag has thrown that one away. The theatre of screams has erupted. Man United 2, Burnley 2. Oldham 0, Gillingham 1. Sam Vokes has scored. Down at Boundary Park. Chimitti's going to Rangers, says Shelley. Oxford 2, Coventry 2. This was a really simple one. You can see it's a long throw in from Kyle Walker on the left-hand side. Flicked on at the near post, and it's just really poor. It's just a tap-in, isn't it? Just a tap-in. Scrappy. But that's all it takes. Jadon Anthony with the goal. 2-2. Man United 2. Burnley 2. 20 minutes left. And I'll tell you something. The noise for Ruben Amorim is not going to calm down anymore. Are Spurs absolutely going to let me down? Are they actually going to throw it away? I feel sick. I feel sick that Spurs are going to cost me this. Of all teams as well. Paul Hexham, Special Edition 25-26. Look at my profile key. Let's have a look. Oh, nice. Love that. Is that like a fan edition? Nice. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's another own goal. Oh, by India. Joe, they're going to get Marino. I can sense it. John Collins says Goldbridge will go into meltdown. Liam Manning, former Liverpool player. Brannigan with the goal for Oxford against Coventry. Yeah. Up the gill, says Paul Hexham. Oh, 101-101. I hope West Ham lose tomorrow, so Potter gets sacked. Harry Maguire, Liverpool have got Atletico and Everton right after each other. It's going to be a shithouse challenge. Paul Hexham looks like a bit like the green and white away top 94. It does, yeah. Dan Mercury, I think Everton have shaken off the joke team this season now. Really? It's the same team. The problem for Everton is still going to be goals this season. I know that obviously you scored 2 against Brighton and you've scored 3 here. But I still look at an Everton team that's not quite cohesive in attack. 3-star Reds, Ruben Amorim has been nominated for the new Skegness Jolly Fisherman statue by the Grimsby Tourist Board. Emiliano, hello, good tag, Emiliano. Be yourself, Dylan Goldbridge saying, you bunch of prats. You bunch of prats. Statues. Like an Easter egg on a hot day. I really don't want to cash out Spurs, but I know it's going to happen. I know they're going to get beat at this point. They're falling a bit. Wigan won, Stockport won, Brentford have scored against Sunderland as well. Who scored for Brentford? Who is it this time? Thiago. We talked about him being a threat. He started really well this season. Igor Thiago for Brentford. Good player. Southampton have scored as well. To put them back in front at Watford. It's a result. All the Jordan Spurs make nothing easy. Hell, I know. Kalajic coming on, as is Tierno Barry. So both teams making new changes at the centre forwards. Joe, come on the bees. Ryan Manning scored for Southampton. What a start to the season he's having, by the way. Hurts to say it, but it's true. Hwang Hee-chan coming off. Kalajic coming on. Mola Wolf coming on as well. The new signing, the new left back for Wolves. Garner Gay and Beto off, Irabunum and Tierno Barry on for Wolves. Liam Manning not related to me. Bournemouth a good team though, can never doubt him. I just thought the way that Bournemouth played in midweek, there were signs there that I looked at and I thought, they're really, really poor. Spurs will get at them. Spurs will be able to hurt them. And it wasn't a good day at the office for Bournemouth. But fair play to them, they've turned up, and to get a win at Spurs is bloody good going. If Ajax lose that one, honestly, they've got Weghorst. They're gonna throw it away, aren't they, Ajax? I can't tell you how grim that is. Spurs still asleep. 3-star Reds, let's start another GoFunding page to refit Flying Pig Studio for the second time this week. Why? Has he started launching stuff around? Charmy, I'm done. I've watched every United game since 08. I just can't keep watching this shite anymore. Oh, mate, come on. You've got to stick with your team. Thick and thin and all that. MT, ex-Bruges, striker, Thiago scores, yeah. Well, this has been about as flat as it can get, to be honest. It's been bloody awful at Molineux. Oh, saying that. Chance for Wolves. Get in there. 2-3. Here we go. It's back on. It's back on. There might be a game on here. Wolves 2, Everton 3. Gone. Come on, Rodrigo Gomez. I love it. Come on. 3-2. Sunderland penalty as well. Oh, it's all happening. It's all happening. The Wolves comeback's on. This is going to be a 6-goal thriller, this. Come on. Oh, Watford 2, Southampton 2. It's all falling to bits again. Come on. Yeah, Sunderland penalty. But yeah, since Everton took off, Idrissa Gana Gueye and Tim Irabunum in midfield, they just look a little bit vulnerable. They took Gana Gueye off for Irabunum and they took Beto off for Tierno Barry. Just a little bit more vulnerable in midfield without Gana Gueye in there. That little added protection that he brings, that experience. And Irabunum, maybe just not quite strong enough in the tackle, I don't know. Obviously, he plays a part in that first bit, and it's just sloppy. It's actually, if we're being really, really hypercritical, I'd probably put it on Mykolenko at the back post. It is Gomez who gets in front. Sunderland have scored 1-1. Enzo Lafay. But there's a chance. Yeah, Mykolenko at that far post. I think you've got to question him. But you have to question Irabunum too. Just coming into the pitch. Doesn't win his 50-50 battle. Wolves pick the second ball up. And it's just a simple cross from the left-hand side. Mykolenko doesn't read it. The man comes in over his shoulder. And it's a really good finish. Sunderland 1, Brentford 1, Wolves 2, Everton 3, Man United 2, Burnley 2. And now I am left waiting on Coventry with a goal. Could do with a Coventry goal, a Southampton goal, and an Ajax goal. Chimey, I'll take Southampton's boring football. I'd even take Moyes. Dan Mercury, Chimey, I felt like that about Everton last season. I've been a Toffee for 45 years now. You old bastard. Hey, that's you've seen some good Everton sides, haven't you, Dan? Shelley, give man your Dyche. Dyche! Get Dyche to Old Trafford. Does Amorim have to walk after the game? It can't go on like this, can it? It can. It can. It can't go on like this. It can. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he does walk. No, I don't think he does walk, and I don't think they sack him. But it's real questions to be asked. Joe, Sunderland have missed. It's all theatre and lies. Blackpool 1, Bolton 2. Goals are flying in now. Late in the games. That's a foul. Surely. That's a foul. Oh, he's giving it to bloody Everton. Chimey, I'd take Dyche. Just anyone who understands that this is not a 3 centre-back league. Well, Tottenham have got 10 minutes left to try and sort it out, I guess. Paul, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that, Paul. Thank you. Please don't let that be a Watford goal. Oh my god, I thought it was a thingy goal. Oh, it's been ruled out. Blackpool is still 1-1 with Bolton. RK, Manchester United, if you don't beat Burnley, that is embarrassing. No way United don't beat Burnley here. Well, I mean, it's looking like it. Marwan, if Ruben Amorim doesn't get the sack, then what are they looking for in him? I just feel like, mate, they're too invested in him. They've kind of gone down that route now with Amorim. It doesn't feel like it's ever likely to change now. Bradford late goal against Wimbledon. 3-2. tell you what, Everton are doing some defending here at the end. I tell you what, Wolves are really, they're putting Everton under real pressure in the final few minutes here. 3-star Reds, at least the pitch at Old Trafford will be looking lush as we go into autumn and winter, chimey, with all the shite on it at the moment. Oh yeah, there's plenty of fertiliser on that Old Trafford pitch. Well, we're in the last 10 minutes here at Molineux, and I tell you something, yeah, Everton aren't looking so great. It does just feel like there's a chance for Wolves. Corner kick. Can they get on level terms? Claim for the handball there. I think that would have been a bit harsh. Barnsley 3, Huddersfield 0. I got that one so wrong. Well, I got that scoreline right anyway. Sunderland 1, Brentford 1. Man United and Burnley, I got the result right, but not the score. Tottenham I've got wrong. Wolves and Everton I've got massively wrong. So that's 2 out of 2 though. Oh, I see Chelsea Fulham I didn't get right there this morning. But maybe Leeds Newcastle will salvage it, and then at least then out of 6 games, if I get 3 right, I'm happy with that. 50% right, it's not a bad start. I'm happy with that. Dan Mercury, chimey, trust me, Dyche is worse than Amorim. Do you know what? I don't think that's the case, mate. Dyche had a far better win percentage at Everton. What was Dyche's win percentage at Everton? Dyche win percentage Everton was actually pretty much the same as Amorim's is at Man United, for what it's worth. He's on about 31% at Everton, Dyche, win percentage. And Amorim's not far off that. In fact, I actually think Premier League wins, I think he's better. He's marginally better than Amorim. Amorim's lost 15 out of 29 Premier League games. 15 defeats in 29 Premier League games. That's madness. Chaos. 3-star Red says, keep the faith with your team, Charmy. I remember when my team was poor and I had to go through rough times for over 2 decades. Shelley, on it, Dan. Old gravel voice, told you. Old gravel voice. Doesn't get paid in pounds sterling, gets paid in ashtrays to eat. That's his dinner. Daichi. Gravel voice. Audible chocolates. Dyche got loads of draws. He did, didn't he? I mean, but he was all. That was it. That was his remit at Everton. It was to make him hard to beat. I feel like Dyche did exactly what he was employed to do at Everton. He is a firefighter, isn't he? You bring him in to save the club, and he did that. He just maybe couldn't take you that next step further and help you kick on, and the football was pretty dire at times. But he always. I mean, I feel like the job that when you brought Sean Dyche in, I reckon if you'd have told him, if you'd have told the fans that you would be where you were, I mean, admittedly, you didn't win a game over 4 months with him, which, he should have been sacked for that alone. But I still feel like there was, a good job there that he did. He kept you up. Exactly, that's it. He kept you up. He kept you up, and a lot of managers wouldn't have been able to do that. 1-1 Ajax, yeah, I saw that. Ko Itakura with the goal. I could do with a Coventry goal or a Spurs goal. But to be honest, I don't mind now. I've cashed out Spurs. Spurs is finished as far as I'm concerned. I'm not even bothered. If Spurs score now, it'll just anger me. I'll just be furious if Spurs score now because I've already cashed it. I could do with a Wolves equaliser. A late Wolves equaliser would be a wonderful tonic here. We've got 6 added minutes at Molineux. A minimum of 6 added minutes. Come on, Wolves, throw the kitchen sink at them. Are we going to get any more late goals? Any more late drama? Oxford's finished 2-2 with Coventry. Jack Grealish has got the Man of the Match award, according to the broadcaster here. I think that's probably a fair assessment. Would we agree? Toffees, anyone who's watching? Hull have scored. Oh, what's it's 4-2, is it now? Yeah. That's fine. 4-2, Bristol Hull. Ipswich losing at home to Derby. That's a real shock. Millwall 0, Wrexham 1. Swansea winning away at Sheffield Wednesday. Southampton 2-2 with Watford. Still time for a goal in these last few Premier League games. Still time. Shelley says, come on, Everton. You'd give it to Grealish, would you? Yeah, I think that's probably fair. He's been the standout player today. 2 assists. And probably played his part in the third one, to be honest. Once this one finishes, I'll switch it over to Man United for the last few minutes to see if we can get any goals in that one. But we will be watching Newcastle away at Leeds United. That's our final game of the day. We've already done 2 games today. This will be the final one. Leeds v Newcastle. It's a big 5:30 kickoff. So 3-star Red, see you later. Is going to get my bet on for the Geordies v Leeds game. All right, no worries, mate. Take it easy. I'll see you in a little bit. And we'll just have to wait and see whether or not there's a late winner in any of these. Dan Shelley may have kept us up, but he sucked the soul out of us. Burnley defending really well. Sesko put one on the roof of the net. Is this Rasmus in disguise? Joe, I'll only be here for the Leeds build-up. Yeah, you'll disappear and watch it, won't you? And then maybe pop back in at half-time when you're winning 2-0. Asula's got 2. Watford 2, Southampton 2. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Swansea 2. How many minutes added in the Tottenham game? 7. 4 minutes to go in that one then. Sunderland, Brentford, 8 minutes added, so 3 in that one. And obviously there's still maybe 2.5 left here at Molineux. Sheffield Wednesday beat this cup final. Now they can't win. Wigan 1, Stockport 1. That one's finished. Good result that on the slide for Wigan, to be honest. Stockport are obviously a really good team. Should have gone up last year, in my opinion, under Dave Challoner. But yeah, Wigan. It's a good result. That take that. Oh, Joe! Sunderland have pinched it. Sunderland have pinched it at the end. Oh, what a late goal that is! In the 97th minute at the Sunderland of Light, the Stadium of Light, Isidore has nicked it. Isidore have nicked it. Just waiting for it to come on. I tell you what, Wolves have just nearly scored. But yeah, Wilson Isidore with a late winner. Oh, the Mackhams have pinched it. Hey, does that put them above Newcastle? Does that put them above Newcastle? I think it does, doesn't it? They're 5 points ahead of Newcastle, Joe. You lads are going to have to win. You're going to have to win now against Leeds. Because you're 5 points behind. Sunderland already. Key, don't start. The Mags are 5 points behind the Mackhams. I can't believe it. It's shocking. Sunderland 6 points out of 9. Just imagine if they'd have beat Burnley last week. Joe's head would have fallen off. Oh, come on. Cambridge Newport's finished 2-0 to Cambridge. Right, the Sunderland goal's just coming up here now. There's a VAR check on it though, so Joe, I tell you what, it might not actually count. It has gone to VAR. Imagine if it gets ruled out now. Joe's going to lap it up. He's going to love it if that one gets ruled out. What does it actually get ruled out for, I wonder? Is it for a foul, maybe? They're all going back to Nissan with a smile on their face. Mate, I think it might be getting ruled out at this point. I'm not even kidding. United pen. Shut up. Don't say United pen. Don't say it's a United pen. Is it actually? Don't say that. Please don't say it's a United pen, Liam. You're winding me up, aren't you? You're having me on. You're having me on. VAR check on the penalty. It's full time here at Molineux anyway. It's blown up. Wolves 2, Everton 3. Good result for Everton, it must be said. A penalty to Manchester United in the dying embers of this one. I cannot believe it. If that ends up being given... good grief. Good grief. Wolves 2, Everton 3 finished here. They're still checking that Sunderland goal. As far as I'm aware, the Sunderland goal's been given. It has. The Sunderland goal's been given. Sunderland's luck clearly hasn't ran out. Tottenham 0, Bournemouth 1 has finished. Paul Hexham says shirt pull outside the area. Yeah, to me that is outside the area, but does it continue inside? I guess that's the question. If it continues inside or if it's on the line, then they kind of have to give it. But for me, that's harsh. Joel says, my phone's getting turned off in a few minutes. Can't be arsed with it going crazy. Well, it is, like I said, it's going to be a penalty at Old Trafford. What a disaster that is. Manchester United, of all teams, nicking it in injury time. A penalty to United. Can't believe it. Yeah, he didn't trip him at all. It was a shirt pull, no trip at all. Yeah, clear shirt pull. Just so wrong in it, Paul. Exactly. I agree, mate. So wrong. Penalty Manchester United. Bournemouth win at Spurs. Disgusting, Liam. I know what you're saying, mate. It's absolutely awful. And Bruno Fernandes has won it. 3-2. Bruno Fernandes with the goal to score it for United. 3-2. Disgusting. Sticks it away. Yeah, that's what I mean. You'd get pens every game, wouldn't you, Liam? This is it. They got a soft pen last week against Fulham. Soft pen this week. It's just United. It's just United. That's standard. Standard Man United. Late winner, 3-2. Not a lot to say. Imagine celebrating beating Little Brentford. Well, either way, they've still done it. Sunderland 2, Brentford 1. Newcastle now are going to have to go and do it. Callum, 3-2 or miss. It's 3-2. It's finished. They've scored it. Bruno Fernandes has scored it. Yeah, 3-2. Pinched it. Pinched it at the death, Manchester United. I feel sick. Sick. We've seen some bad refereeing decisions today, haven't we? We see some bad old decisions, but that one is up there with the bad ones. It's really up there with the worst. John, someone's watching over Sunderland. I might be biased, but they're seriously shit. Well, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We've still got another big game tonight. Sunderland's finished 2-1. Tottenham losing at home to Bournemouth. Wolves 2, Everton 3. And Manchester United winning here at Old Trafford with basically the last kick of the game, 3-2. Bruno Fernandes penalty, a very, very soft penalty, it has to be said, with the last kick of the game. And, you know, it's a victory for Amorim, but it's a victory, it's kind of a hollow one, isn't it? It's a hollow victory. It just doesn't feel right. But hey, what can we do? Right, well, listen, we're going to be live again in about 15-20 minutes for Newcastle United against Leeds at Ellen Road. So if you're joining us, if you're coming back for that one, I will see you in about 20 minutes or so. Nostalgia Bunker, come on, United are so back, we are massive. Oh, sweet Lord. My middle lad will be happy, says Dan. Oh, I'm glad. But listen, I'll see you all in about 20 minutes for Newcastle against Leeds, if you're coming back. If not, have a lovely Saturday night. Take it easy. Speak to you soon.